Okay, so for this question, they ask us consider the function fx is equal to 2 cos 3x plus pi over 6 minus 1. So they said describe the transformation from y equal to cos x. Okay, so here we have the transformation, right? From this is the original trigonometric function. Okay, then we from this it changed to fx to cos 3x plus pi over 6 minus 1. So they ask us what is the transformation that we make from here. So right now we have to remember the original form of trigonometry is, because this is a cos, right? So a sine, oh, this one changed to cos. Doesn't matter whether it is sine or cos, the transformation that they do is actually the same. Okay, so now a cos bx plus with c plus d. So if you see from a, this is amplitude, right? By right, if it change, if it is positive or the number is increasing higher than the previous one, it will stretch. Or if it is slower or it is lower than that, it should shrink with a certain factor lah, shrink vertically. Okay, and then from b you can see the number of cycle. Okay, and then from c, or from this angle inside cos, you actually can see the shifting. Okay, shifting to left or right. Okay, if the value of c here is positive, right, then it will shift to the left. If the value of c is negative, then it will shift to the right. Okay, and then d, we have shifting upward and downward. Okay, so if it is positive, then it shift upward. If negative, shift downward. So for question A, okay, so by right we have amplitude equal to 2. So amplitude equal to 2. Number of cycle is equal to 3, because that is our B. Next, we can see the transformation here, where from amplitude it is stretching vertically, okay, with a factor of 2, or by a factor of 2. And then from B, 3 here, we see that it is actually stretching horizontally by a factor of 1/3. Oh, sorry, it's not stretching, it is shrinking. Yeah. And then from 3x plus pi over 6, we actually can see how many unit they actually shift. So you put equal to 0 here, then you move, then you're gonna get 3x is equal to negative pi over 6, then x is equal to negative pi over 18, which it is shifting it is shifting pi over 18 to the left. Okay, the next one here we have negative 1. By right, it is shifting 1 unit downward. So that is how you do for the transformation. You just have to explain what actually changed here. Okay, now we proceed to the next one, question B. Okay, okay, for question B, they ask us to sketch the graph each of these three from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, the first one is graph y equal to 2 cos x. So this is actually just a cos x graph. Okay, so you draw like this first. This is your y, and then when you draw cos, it is like a shape like this, huh? It's okay, no need to make sure that it is exactly like cos. Okay, as long as you can see that the shape is actually cos. Okay, so because here we have amplitude equal to 2, so by right this is 2, and then this side is negative 2. Okay, and then until here it is 2 pi. Okay, because one full rotation is 2 pi, the interval they provide to us also 0 to 2 pi. Then here is pi over 2. This one is 3 pi over 2. Okay, now from here we have to do transformation. Okay, the transformation is y equal to 2 cos, still the same graph, but then inside this the angle is actually changed a bit. This one I have to draw a bit longer. Okay, so okay, and then from here, right, if you check, the amplitude is still the same, so that one no need to worry. But then here we have 3x, by right we have 3 cycle, and when they say plus pi over 6, by right you have to shift pi over 18 to the left. Remember when we do this guy? So let's say if your graph is like this. Okay, this is your graph, and then it's up until 2 pi. So when they say you have to move pi over 18 to the left, okay, by right you have to bring this guy, this one, okay, you have to bring this pi over 18 to the left. You move like this. Okay, I show again. Let's say here is negative 2, here is 2, and then here is negative 2. The shape of the graph that you have here would be similar. Okay, the cos graph would be similar, but then you have to move it negative over pi over 18 to the left. You bring like that, then it will follow like this. You just move the graph. So when they say you have 3, by right you have 3 cycle, and then you have to move it to the left a bit. So from your graph I draw, let's say like this. Okay, let's say this is 1 cycle, so you have 3 cycle, right? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I have to make it more. So I move a bit. So 3 cycle. Oh, I think not nice one. So I have to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Like this. Okay, and then at this part, okay, so our amplitude is basically 2, right? Okay, it is 2, but then we have, remember that we have to shift it to shift negative pi over 18. So you bring this to the left like this, like this one. Okay, and then by right when you move it pi over 18 to the left, here it will stop at by right here you should stop at 335 pi over 18 by right. Okay, so but then since the one that they asked us is to draw until 2 pi, okay, so here you should just drag a bit your graph. Okay, this one you drag a bit until become 2 pi. Okay, here when it was supposed to be here you can remove because we don't want less than 0 so you remove. Then your amplitude should be 2 at this side, this one negative 2 here. Okay, and then each of them here will become, because you have 3 cycle right now, this one cycle is 11 pi over 18 plus 11 pi over 18 become 23 pi over 18, and then here up until here is 35 over 18 just now, but then since our interval they want until 2 pi, you just maintain up until 2 pi like that lah. Okay, and then this is for question 2. Now for question 3, also almost similar. And question 3, they want y equal to 2 cos 3x plus with pi over 6 minus with 1. The graph is similar then with this, but then you just have to move upward. You have to move downward 1 unit. So when you have to move downward 1 unit, this one easy. What you have to do is upward 1 unit, downward 1 unit, right? This guy, instead of 2, okay, this one, you change this to 2 minus 1. So you will get 1 here. And then you have negative 2, right? Negative 2 minus with 1, you're going to get negative 3. Okay, negative 3. Then this is the answer for this one, which is easier. Like this for this question. Hopefully this will resolve. Okay, thank you.